Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Moxxie Coaching podcast. My name is Michele, and I'll be your host as we explore what coaching is and how it can help you create your best life. If you're anything like me, it's important to you to give back in some way. Maybe it's volunteering in the soup kitchen. Maybe it's donating $1 million to environmental research. It doesn't really matter. I started coaching and podcasting because I'm just one person who can only do so much alone. And I realized that through coaching and through podcasting, I could help and support those of you who want to do good works and exponentially increase the amount of good that I'm able to do. So if this sounds like you, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Be well. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Moxxie Coaching podcast. My name is Michele, and I'm your host, and I am really excited about podcasting today because I'm trying something new. I am actually podcasting in the evening, meaning I'm just a little bit more chill than during the day. And I've got my candle, I have my tea, I have some water, and of course I have my sour gummy bear stash just in case I get a scratchy throat. So I'm feeling good. I am relaxed. I have my comfy pants on, and I'm looking forward to sharing this podcast episode with you because it's a little bit different. Actually, it's a lot different from what we've been doing lately. In this episode, we are going to be talking about energy and energy boundaries and what I call energetic hygiene. At the end of the podcast episode, we'll just flow right into a meditation that is designed to walk you through the steps of chakra clearing and getting your energy flowing in a way that is beneficial to you. Before we dig in, though, I wanted to remind you of the new freebie that's available on the Moxxie Coaching website, as well as in the show notes of the previous episode on what did we talk about? The court cards. It was the last episode on the Kings. So I just wanted to let you know that if you are still working on your tarot journey, that the cheat sheet for self-coaching with the tarot in the major arcana only is available for you on the website for free as a resource, and I hope that you find that useful. I think I probably mentioned in one of the earlier podcasts that after we got through the court cards, I may take a break from the tarot podcasts for an episode or two, just to give myself a break, give you guys a break, let you have the opportunity to actually start to integrate the information that I've thrown at you so far, and maybe start fresh in January with all of the minor arcana, because that's going to be a big undertaking, and I want everyone to be fresh for that. I really wasn't clear on what this episode was going to be until this morning, actually. And I wasn't clear because I have a bunch of ideas. I always have a list of ideas of things that I'd like to talk about, things that I would like to share, things I think would benefit you. And so I was just sort of letting the ideas bop around in there. And the concept of energetic maintenance, energetic hygiene, and, oh gosh, what do I want to call it? Energetic boundaries, basically, is what we're going to be talking about today. So we are in the middle of the holiday season, in the midst of our second year of a pandemic that is showing absolutely no signs of abating. Let's see, we have political, social, cultural upheaval all over the entire planet. Um, People in the United States are all pissed off at one another, and it is overwhelming. It is absolutely overwhelming. And then you add the fact that you get to go Christmas shopping and see those relatives that you only see once or twice a year because you choose to only see those relatives once or twice a year. And that's adding more stress. And that is creating more frenetic energy inside of how you're feeling. I'm sure that I am not the only person who says this and thinks this, that since the pandemic began, the people that I know who normally have this beautiful joie de vivre kind of thing, bubbly, happy, chill, go with the flow kind of people, even those people are struggling. And if people like that are struggling, what are the rest of us trying to do? The rest of us who unfortunately aren't able to live in that beautiful space for whatever reason that these people are able to live inside of. So what happens when we get this crazy frenetic energy flying around inside of us and outside of us and everywhere? Well, we lose our energetic equilibrium. If you're someone who is sensitive, who is empathic, who is the type who feels other people's feelings, then you are really struggling right now. And you are more than likely, with so many other people, including myself from time to time, in this place of energetic disequilibrium, energetic chaos. And it's an awful feeling. To me, it's this feeling of having too much energy, not knowing what to do with it, slightly anxious, um, basically like my fight or flight instinct has been triggered, but my logic is fighting it. And spending too much time in that space, first of all, cannot be good for us and is depressing as hell and is absolutely no way to spend our days. Life is here and it's meant to be a joy. We're supposed to be learning and enjoying and creating, not hiding and chewing on our fingernails. It's human nature for us to feel this way sometimes. Everyone feels that way sometimes, but it's most certainly not human nature to spend the majority of our time in that space. So with that as a context, that's how I've been feeling as well. My assumption is if I'm feeling this way, I cannot be the only person feeling this way. And if I'm feeling overwhelmed, I know that I'm not the only one. If I am struggling to balance out my energetic mumbo jumbo, I know other people are too. And then, while I was here working the other day, minding my own business completely, I get an alert on my phone that a high school about 30 miles from here experienced an active shooter. And at this point, I believe 4 people have passed away. And while I'm processing that and feeling horrible, I hear sirens in my neighborhood, and sirens crazy sirens, not just one going up and down. I am talking massive numbers, different types, the type where you know something really bad is going on. I have no idea what prompted me. I hopped online and I jumped on the, what do you call it? I don't know, whatever the radio signal-y thing is. There's a local one. And I jumped on just in time to hear that a vehicle with 4 people drove essentially, or rolled, or somehow landed in the freezing cold river a block from my house. And I'm getting a blow by blow of the process of the car sinking under the water. And I cannot even begin to articulate the level of pain I felt. And yeah, I can't articulate it. Okay, so that's what happened, right? And, you know, it took me until the next day really to sort of feel like I got myself back into a little bit normal flow, a little bit better headspace. So fast forward a couple days, and I'm on a call with my coach, and I'm telling her about what happened. And I'm telling her about how it impacted me. That's really what I wanted to talk about was, you know, what the heck happened? And because it was such an unusual gut punch type feeling, it was so intense. And yeah, I'm like, what the hell? I did not enjoy that. And so we're talking, and she reminded me of something that she had taught me a long time ago that clearly I never integrated into my practice, because if I had, I probably would not have had this experience. And what she taught me was that there are times when we can allow our energetic fields to expand. And then there are times when it's more beneficial and healthier for us to have the energetic fields that surround us closer to our bodies. And there are people, a lot of times empathic people, a lot of times just empathetic and sympathetic and kind people with good intentions. Let their energy flippity flop around all over the place out there. And it's almost an invasive type of thing. And the concept is I'm opening myself up. I'm you know, letting my energy flow, except other people are not necessarily asking to be slimed by our energy. And when we do that, when we open ourselves up that way, we two things. Number one, like I said, you can slime someone with your own energy, which you don't want to do. That's disrespectful. And even, well, not even worse, but additionally, you're opening yourself up to the energy of those in your surroundings. So be aware that if you're running around all love and light, all happy, happy, rainbows and butterflies, hugging everybody, and all of a sudden you begin to feel something that doesn't make any sense, anger or sadness or despair or whatever, be aware that it's probably because you're picking up on the energy of someone else. And if you had your energy fields maintained and managed a little bit more, you would not be having those types of experiences. And so that's what she said to me, very kindly, very politely, but basically cut it out, draw your energy fields in. Everybody and their brother does not need you. Everybody and their brother definitely needs support. It doesn't mean that you can't say, you know, a quick prayer to whomever you want to pray to help out whoever or whatever that situation is. Doesn't mean that you don't care. It just means that your energy, that crazy, sad, despair energy that you're experiencing when you're in the midst of something like what I was experiencing, that type of energy is not going to help anybody. So, best bring it in, mind your own energetic business, send out some love, say a prayer, and let it go. And I have been working on that. And I have got to tell you that it really, really works. So, I wanted to give you an example, just sort of explain that process to you. And then I wanted to share with you a meditation that I do that is one that I just run through in my head, but I'm going to articulate it for you. And that meditation is designed to, now, once you have your energetic boundaries a little bit drawn in, this meditation is designed to balance your chakras and clean them out, and sort of basically these two processes together I look at as if they are, resetting your energetic clock. And, or maybe not your clock, resetting your operating system, taking you back to, no, that's not good either. Like when you turn your computer off because it's getting slow. That's what it is. So you turn your computer off because it's getting slow. That's what we're doing. We're turning your brain off because it's getting slow. It's getting sluggish and full of all of this information that is not helpful to you. So these two processes turn that information off, they clean it out, they sparkle it up, and they leave you feeling beautiful and peaceful. And I am hoping that you give them a try. And even if you don't, please just consider the concept of these energetic boundaries and managing your own. I am not an expert on our energy and our energetic bodies. I know that there are a number of them. I want to say at least 7 or 8, but I suspect there are even more. And so I'm not an expert, but what I can do is share with you the basics of bringing your energy field in, and I can share my experience with you. And so that's what I will do. So our energy bodies are like layers. We're like a giant parfait, from the inside out. Every layer is different. Every layer has a different purpose, and they go out into the universe and do their thing, right? Now, people who are really empathic, or people who are psychic, people who are really, really tied in to the energy of those around them. When people like that spend time in public with their energy oozing all over, picture it like I picture it like someone wearing a push-up bra and everything's just barely getting ready to spread all over the place. So don't let your energy do that. Bring it in, right? So when you're out in public and your energy and your energetic cleavage is showing, you are making yourself available to anyone and everyone's vibe. You walk by the street person and you're open to that feeling of despair or whatever their feeling is. You walk by the business person, you may get the vibe of tension and stress. You walk by someone with a black eye, and you get this feeling of instant terror and you want to cower. And those feelings make no sense to you because they're not your feelings, but you're feeling them, right? They're not yours, but you're feeling them. And it's very difficult to deal with. It can be really overwhelming. And so by drawing our energy in, we are avoiding that. So how does that work? This is how I picture it. Okay. I picture it like I am just like one of those outline figures, just a human figure. And I can picture all of my energetic fields around me. And I envision sticking a straw in my navel and sucking on it, like sucking all of the air out the way you would vacuum seal a carrot. And that suction just very slowly, very gently, so you're not getting slammed, slowly, gently draws that energy in. I do that until I can energetically feel that my energy is my own. And 5, 6, 7 inches from the body, I don't know, somewhere in there is how I do it. And I think I was taught 5 inches. So using that vac saver method and using my imagination and seeing all of these bodies sort of merge into one like a giant rainbow jello. And I try to remember to maintain that level of vacuum packedness when I'm out in public. And when I'm in nature, when I am in my pottery studio, when I'm painting, when I'm hanging out with my dog, or lots of, the things that I truly enjoy with all of my heart, then I can chill out and I can let it go and I can be open. But unless I want to walk around feeling like a human emotional pincushion, I have got to learn how to manage my energy a little bit better. And so join me in learning how to manage your energy. If it's something that you also struggle with, I would be more than happy to have a partner or a study buddy along the way here. In the meditation, I'm going to be sharing with you a step-by-step guided meditation to walk you through the process of cleaning out those chakras. Because if you are if you are an absorber of other people's energies, think about how clogged up your chakras must be with stuff that's not your own. And we need to get them moving a little bit more freely and give them a little bit more breathing space. So that's what we're going to be doing in the meditation. And I will be right back and we will get started. Just a little note before we get started. Spend as little or as much time on each chakra as feels right. This is an easy meditation to do on your own, and once you're comfortable with the idea of it, I invite you to give it a try. And when you're on your own schedule, literally feel into each chakra and spend the amount of time that is merited by each chakra. Sometimes you're going to feel blocked in your sacral chakra. Sometimes you're going to feel like, you're freaking out and you don't know how you're going to pay your bills, and your root chakra is just exploding. So pay attention to what you need in that moment and take advantage of the fact that you are actively working on that energy. I'm going to use a variety of visualizations to illustrate cleansing the chakras. And I'm doing that because, number one, I'm a very, 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 very visual person. And number two, I get bored with the same old, and would imagine you would too. And number three, because I want you to have an idea of kind of the types of things that you can envision. Everyone's brain works differently, and these are just some examples of how mine works, and hopefully will free you up to use your own imagination. Let's begin. Find a place where you won't be disturbed. Get comfortable in a way that allows you to keep your spine straight, allowing the energy to flow easily up and down. Sitting or lying down is fine. You may sit on the floor, lie on the bed, sit in a comfortable chair, whatever works for you, as long as you are comfortable in a place where you feel like you can sit for a little while and are able to keep your spine straight. Now close your eyes and take one big breath to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale. Go for the count of 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Repeat. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and one last deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now settle into a breathing pattern that is comfortable and easy for you. Picture yourself in a lush green forest with moss and river flowing, trees all around. You can feel the breeze on your skin. You can see it rustling the leaves of the trees. Take a moment and smell that rich, fertile soil. Now, sit comfortably on the forest floor and feel the earth under you. Can you feel the vibration? Imagine that you're growing roots. These roots coming out of your body and burrowing deep into the earth. Take a moment. Connect. Breathe and enjoy. Now, envision your spine as a multi-directional channel of life-giving light. Light can flow up and down with ease. And along this channel are your chakras. Each is a different color. Starting at the bottom, at the very base of your spine, is the red Root Chakra. Just above that, you'll notice the orange Sacral Chakra. Above that is the yellow Solar Plexus Chakra. After that comes the Heart Chakra, which is green, the Throat Chakra, which is indigo, and the third eye chakra, which is violet and is on the forehead between the two eyes. See your chakras in your mind's eye. Notice them. Feel them out. Do they feel healthy? Do they feel vibrant and energetic? Or do they feel clogged and sluggish? Now we're going to start focusing on each chakra individually. Let's start with the root chakra at the very base of your pelvis. How does that chakra look? Does it look healthy and vibrant? Is it dingy? Is it dirty? It really doesn't matter. Just notice. Now, envision your crown chakra on the top of your head, opening, and into that chakra, beautiful golden white light is flowing. This clear, pure, life-giving, energetic light is flowing from the universe down into your root chakra. Envision that light as a garden hose washing dirt off the sidewalk. As the chakra gets clearer, it begins to vibrate, and it begins to move, and it begins to spin. That's exactly what we want. Watch how the light enters the chakra white and exits the chakra a beautiful shade of red. Let that light continue to flow. Keep that flow of light moving as we turn our attention to the sacral chakra. Focus on your sacral chakra, located in the space between your pubic bone and navel. Take a slow, deep breath in and guide that white light from your crown chakra down into your sacral chakra. With each breath, you're increasing the flow of white light. Now, train your light on your sacral chakra and wash away the goo. Just watch it break off in clumps and dissolve as the light hits it. With each inhale, you're powering that cleansing light. Spend a few moments here allowing that white light to break through until there is a clear orange light shining through your sacral chakra. Can you see it? Excellent. Keep it flowing. All you need to do is breathe. Next, we're going to direct all of that light into the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra is yellow, and it's located right around the navel. With each breath you take, a little more light flows in toward that chakra. A little more goodness flows through you. Now, see that light as teeny tiny scrubby bubbles that wash away and break up all of that gunk that's built up in your solar plexus chakra, preventing it from working properly. Gently at first. Okay, now scrub a little bit harder. Excellent. Clean that chakra until you feel it spinning freely. Now imagine that you're an owl in the trees high above you. Can you see what he sees? You are positively glowing. Can you see the red, orange, and yellow beams of light flowing from your body? How does it feel? Is it different? Wonderful. Good job. Keep that light flowing and begin to focus on your heart chakra. Your heart chakra may be really struggling these days, clogged with grit and sadness. No worries. The light's going to help. Gently, slowly, envision that golden white light shining down through your spine and into your heart chakra. At first, it puddles because the energetic clog is so strong that the light can't get through. But it's okay. Just keep breathing in and out. And with every breath, picture that light becoming more and more intense until suddenly it breaks through the grit and runs free and clear. Doesn't that feel good? Let go of that stale, stuck energy and replace it with new, clean, fresh, clearly flowing, life-giving energy. Excellent. Now keep that energy flowing and focus on your throat chakra. Your throat chakra may feel swollen and irritated from failing to have the opportunity to express itself properly, from you not being able to say what you want to say, and from you not being able to be your authentic self. Bring that white light down into your throat chakra and bathe in healing energy. Watch as ever so slowly the chakra begins to show signs of calming, of relaxing. The swelling begins to go down, and room is made for the white light to flow through. The more that flows, the easier it becomes. Maintain that light. Allow it to continue to flow with all of the others. Our last chakra is the third eye, located right between the eyebrows. By now, you should be overflowing with light. The owl above you is in awe as you stand suddenly in profile with the white light flowing into your crown, clear and beautiful, with colored light shining out through each of your chakras. You look like a walking rainbow. It's wonderful. See the white light as it takes its short journey from your crown to your third eye, and notice that it's a bit rusty around the edges. Allow that white light to dissolve the rust, slowly fading away until all that's left is your beautiful, healthy third eye. Allow that white light to shine brightly, completing your head-to-toe rainbow. The violet light shines from between your eyes. Spend a moment allowing yourself to be the prism that's creating this amazing rainbow. Experience the energy as it flows through your body. Allow yourself to feel the lightness that comes with the clean and balanced chakras. Continue to breathe easily and comfortably and simply experience the light within. Excellent. Now you can leave the forest knowing that you can come back anytime, and you can begin to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. You can begin to bring your awareness back to this moment. And when you're ready, open your eyes, knowing that you just successfully cleaned and balanced your chakra energy. Congratulations. I hope you feel amazing.